Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create mostly beauty videos, a little bit of fashion, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So today is going to be another hair video, you guys. I'm going to show you how I maintain my platinum blonde pixie cut. I do currently have 2 or 3 other videos up with tons of tips in those videos, just to sort of give you tips on more products to use for your hair to help your hair stay stronger, whiter, etc. So I'll link the previous videos in the description box. So about a month or so ago, I started using a different type of shampoo and conditioner along the same lines of what I was using before, but I like to switch it up every now and again just to see if I see a difference. I'm really liking this routine. I like the other routine too, but I'm really liking this routine. And also there's another product that I wanted to show you guys. Before I jump right into shampooing my hair, I wanted to give you a little insight on how I know it's time for me to shampoo my hair. I did get some comments asking how often do I do the routine as far as like shampoo day and molding my hair down. And usually it's like once or twice a week. It's just based on how my hair is doing. Like, even though it's kind of frayed, y'all, because I've been in and out, ripping and running and sweating a little bit. I'm a little sweaty. But if you see like the frizz, like right here, like this is not bad, but the little bit of frizz that you see here, a little frizz here. So that's how I personally know that it's time for me to go ahead and shampoo my hair, because the hair that's sort of sticking up that's straight is gonna lay regardless. If I put a scarf on it or if I brush it down, it'll be fine in about an hour or so or 30 minutes or so. But if it's frizzy, that's all she wrote. I know it's time to just wash my hair. It's not really that way right now, but if my hair is not this white, if it starts to turn a little cream color, yellow-ish, off-white-ish, when it starts to get that color that's not like that bright white, I know that my hair is dirty and it's time to shampoo it. Using the right shampoos and conditioners will get your hair back white. So I did explain in a previous video the reason why I use cool water. So you can click on that link right there, check out that video if you want to see why I use cool water on my blonde hair. So I'm going to go ahead and completely wet my hair with not super cold water, but colder than lukewarm. Colder on the cool side, not completely cold like I said, but on the really cool side. I'm just going to completely wet my hair, and I want to rinse it for at least 60 seconds, at least 1 to 2 minutes. You just want to just rinse your hair with just straight water. Okay, so in doing this step, just rinsing it with straight water, you guys, this is going to help the shampoo to lather up a lot better. If you don't rinse your hair as much as you can before you go in with the first shampoo, it's not really going to lather. You're going to find yourself using more and more shampoo, washing out using more and more shampoo, and the shampoos that you have to use when you have platinum blonde hair is kind of expensive. So this is just a tip to save some of your product. So now that my hair is completely wet using cool water, I rinsed it for about 2 minutes straight. I'm gonna go in with my first shampoo, which is going to be my blue shampoo, you guys. So I have used the Strength Cure Blonde before. They've reformulated, and now I've started using the Strength Cure shampoo and conditioner. Okay, this is from Peerology. Peerology products are made for color treat. They're specifically for dry and color treated hair. So I'm gonna go in with the shampoo, and everything that I'm using will be listed down in the description box. So this is the color of the shampoo. This is what's gonna get all of that yellow undertone, any of that off-white color. It's gonna take all of that out, and you wanna leave this on for about 2 minutes. So as you can see, because my hair is dirty, it's not really lathering, but I'm using less product than what I would if I hadn't rinsed my hair initially. So this is what, like I said, this colored shampoo, this is taking out all of that brassy, yellowish color, and this is what's gonna take our hair back to white like it's supposed to be. And so yeah, I'm gonna let this sit for 2 minutes. Okay, socialites, so it's been 2 minutes. Now it's time to rinse it out. And now you want to use cool water. You're going to rinse this out with the coldest water you can stand, in a sense. You want it to be really cold. I just cut on the cold water and that's it. I'm used to it. I do the same thing with my face. That's a whole nother video. But you want to use cool water. Like I said, you can watch the previous video that's in the description box for the reason why I do this. Essentially, my hair is really, really strong, even though it's a level 10. It's like super light, which can be a dangerous level, but my hair remains strong. My hair never sheds, it never breaks. And so yeah, check out that video for the details on that. But I'm gonna cut on cold water and rinse this completely out. Okay, so now that my hair is completely rinsed out, you notice that there's like that purpley, bluish like hue left on the hair, which is completely normal. So your second shampoo is supposed to take that out. So I'm going in with the Pureology Hydrate shampoo. Y'all, this is so good. And it is for dry color treated hair. Like I said, the whole Pureology line is really good for blonde hair. I also really love Reckon. We'll talk about that in an upcoming video. So now the second shampoo is gonna be this one. So notice that this one is not like purple like the other one. It has a slight purple hue to it, but not like a straight up purple like this one, like our first one. So now this is the second one. Our hair is already pretty damp. So this one is gonna be the shampoo that really lathers up really good. And this is gonna take the purple residue from the first shampoo. This is gonna take that out. So we wanna kind of lather up for about 30 to 60 seconds. Be careful not to be too abrasive, because remember, a level 10 hair is delicate. You gotta remember how delicate level 10 hair, this light platinum hair, is very delicate. So if you notice, I'm not scratching with nails. I'm sort of using the fatty tips, the fatty part, and going in with that in my scalp, not my nails. My fingertips, the fatty part, is massaging my scalp, and you wanna make sure you get everything, like I said, for about 30 to 60 seconds, and then you want to rinse for like 2 minutes straight with cool water. As cold as you can stand it. Okay, so let's rinse. Okay, so as you can see, we're back white, we're icy white. We got all of the purplish hue, the blue hue out of there. So we did our 2 shampoos. Now it's time to go in with the conditioner. Like I said, I now use the Strength Cure conditioner that goes along with shampoo 1. So let's open this up. And if you notice, it's also like a, you know, like that purple violet conditioner. So I've been using this before. On the previous video, I didn't use a purple conditioner. It was like clear like, but that one's really good too. So if you're currently using that, keep using it. You know, if you want to switch up, you could try this one, but that one's really good too. And you can already feel a difference how soft it is. And that's another reason why I like using the shampoos and conditioners that I use. A lot of people who lighten their hair to a level 10, their hair feels crunchy. It's not soft at all. I do my hair in a manner where my hair is soft throughout the entire process. I like my hair to be like, it's too short to really run your fingers through it, but it's just that type of hair, how soft it is. My hair remains soft. I don't put products in there that has alcohol and stuff in it. Like I've seen some people put gel in their platinum Pixies. I've seen people use edge control to mold it down, those things like that. I don't use any of that because, you know, that's really not too healthy for hair that's lightened this white. And then how can your hair move, or how is your hair soft with those type of products in it? But I know some people aren't too worried about their hair being soft. But when your hair is soft, when you have a platinum Pixie, you see a difference in the way the hair looks. It looks a lot more healthy in person. I know on pictures, it might look really nice, but like if you were to see me in person, my hair looks super soft. It's super shiny and healthy looking. When you use gels and edge controls, you can kind of see that sort of hard, crunchy look on the person. If you were to see their hair in person, it looks crunchy. You could definitely see a difference between their hair and how my hair looks. So you want to keep this on for about 30 to 60 seconds. You don't have to keep it on too long because these conditioners are really good conditioners. If you want to, you can keep it on, but I would more so keep it on longer. If you're using a conditioner that's not tinted like this, then, you know, keep it on 20 minutes, 10 minutes. But these are formulated to where you don't have to keep them on for that long. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and rinse using cold water. So the conditioner is completely rinsed out. This is another thing that I really go into detail explaining is the importance of completely rinsing your hair out because commonly people who shampoo their hair having a pixie, just period, not even having a pixie, people aren't rinsing their hair out long enough to actually get the shampoo and conditioner out. And that's another reason why you guys may not have that softness, that movement in your hair, because there's little residue of shampoo and conditioner still in your hair. You really have to thoroughly rinse your hair out. And with this conditioner, if your hair is not thoroughly rinsed out, you will see it. If you use the violet one, you'll still see like a little violet in there. If you still see violet in there, that means you did not rinse it out enough, or you didn't rinse the shampoo out enough. So trust me, y'all. So it's a process learning all of these things. Now that that's completely rinsed out, I'm done with the shampoo and conditioner. So let me show you guys how I take it from here. Remember I said I love Reckon. Their shampoos and conditioners are phenomenal for colored hair, but I do like to use the Reckon leave-in treatment. This is the acid perfecting leave-in treatment. It's an intense conditioner. It's leave-in. So I like to take about this much while my hair is still damp, so it just really turns into almost nothing. And make sure it's evenly distributed, especially on the edges. This part of your hair gets the most exposure to the elements in the sun. That's why people's edges tend to come out on top of other things. So you just want to make sure you get that really good. As you can see, my black roots have started coming in because I'm about 3 weeks in, maybe. I think I'm about 3 weeks in, maybe 3.5 weeks in on getting my hair colored. You guys know I get my hair colored every 8 weeks. If you want to know about it, rather, you can click on that video right there and I explain the whole process of what I have done to my hair. I get it done professionally, but I maintain it at home. So now that the deep conditioner is in here, you want to comb your hair down softly in the direction that your hair grows. Now, this is super important. This is important if you want your hairstyle to last, which is your mold, however you're molding your hair down, whether you put, waves in here, whether you want it straight, whether you want to do a part, however you're about to mold your hair down. If your hair is not combed in the direction that it grows, it's going to be fighting against whatever you've done to your hair, essentially. So if your hair is combed in the direction it grows, it may last for a week, week and a half, depending on your hair. If it's not combed in the direction it grows, your hair might last a few days, a couple days before you feel like, it's time to wash it and mold it again. It's because your hair is fighting against the way that it grows. You know what I mean? Also, it's important the comb that you use. I like to use the Cricut carbon combs. The teeth are super close together, and having a short haircut this short, it's very important to use a comb where the teeth are like super, super close together. That's super important. My favorite is bone combs, which they don't really make anymore. So this is the next best thing you can do. They're sort of expensive, but it's well worth the money because they last you for years and years. So yeah, you want to use something like that. So basically, comb your hair in the direction it grows. My hair right here grows in every different direction. So you'll see me like combing up, combing this way, because that's just naturally the way my hair flows. When I mold my hair will stay for 2 weeks, period. Especially if it's first colored. I don't keep it that long. Like I said, if I start seeing it not looking as white and shiny or any type of frizz, I wash mine and start over. But just because of the way I mold it and comb it down, it lasts me. It will last me. But after you comb it in the direction that it grows in, now you can style it however you want to. Like I said, if you want to put some waves in there, if you want to just do straight, if you just want to do just a side, however you want to do it. So this is where you do that at. So now you have to put on your molding product, whatever product you're gonna lay your hair down with before you sit under the dryer. 2 of my favorites, my number 1 favorite is the Paul Mitchell foaming pomade. I use this when my hair is about 1 to 3 weeks old because this is the softest product. It molds your hair, it leaves a beautiful shine after it's dry, and it leaves your hair so super soft. You will have the softest finger waves, super soft waves, or whatever your mold is will just be very shiny and soft. I love this. After about 3 weeks of having my hair colored. Because my dark hair has grown in, it doesn't lay as good because my roots are curly. So it doesn't lay as good. So I need a molding product that has a little bit more hold to it. So I like to use, at that point, I like to use the Honey Almond Style Foam from Influence. You guys, this is so good. I put it in this pump. It has to be in a pump. I put it in this pump just so that it can come out foamy. You can't use it out of here. But this is what I use starting at about week 3 to 4 because it has more hold to it. It's a flexible hold, still leaves your hair with a beautiful shine, still leaves your hair soft, but it's a little bit more firm than the Paul Mitchell Foam and Pommade. So today I'm gonna do the foam and pomade because I feel like I can still get away with it at this point. So with this product, you want to really shake it up really good. Or I wanted to say about this one, if your hair is really coarse, like if you have hair that doesn't lay as flat as mine, or your hair doesn't really lay that well, then you just want to use this and not this. You know what I mean? So anyways, you want to go in with about like that much, and you're going to really get this in your hand because this is what it looks like. But the more it starts to turn into a foam. So you have to keep going in your hands, sort of warm up the product until, see, it's turning into a whole foam. So now this is good enough, it's a whole foam. So now that our hair is combed in the direction it goes, then we add our styling product, which is either, you know, the Paul Mitchell or the Influence that I just showed you after we've already combed it into the style that we want. Or if you're doing finger waves, you would comb it like this, put the foam on, and then go in with your finger waves. So we have it here. So now you just comb it however you're gonna wear it. I usually like to just wave my edges and then wear the rest straight. It's hard for me to kind of see this, so I need to look over here. So I'm gonna mold my hair and then come right back. Okay, so now that my hair is molded in the direction that I wanted, this is how I want my style to look. I'm going to take my Rapid Junior strips and tie it down. And then I'm gonna sit under the dryer and let it completely dry. It cannot dry 80%, it cannot dry 70%, it cannot dry 60%, it cannot dry 95%. It has to dry 100% or your style will not last, period, it won't last. So you gotta let it dry 100%. If you don't sit under the dryer and let it dry 100%, then put a scarf on your hair. Like say if you let it dry 80%, put a scarf on your hair and then go on about your day until it's 100% dry before you take the scarf off. Because that's another reason. If you want to know why your mold is not lasting, sis, you didn't let it completely dry. You have to. I hate sitting under the dryer, but unfortunately, this is the only way. So we want to completely wrap our whole entire hair. I think I have back here. And it usually takes me 6 strips to cover my whole head. It takes 6 strips. Okay, we're pretty much covered for the most part. So for the most part, we're pretty much covered. I might have a sliver at the top that's not, but that's all right. I'm not gonna trip on that. And so I'm gonna sit under the dryer for about 40 minutes and then I'll come back. So it's 45 minutes later and my hair is completely dry. It's super soft. So you're not gonna feel any type of firmness at all. Like typically with some type of foam, you feel a little hardness or a little light, I don't want to say crunch, but you feel that it's a little firm. Now with the foam and pomade that I use, you're not gonna feel that at all. It's like super, super soft, like almost like you're touching like soft cotton or something like that. That's how soft it is. But I like this, like I said, for like week 1 through about 3.5, until I can't get away with it any longer. Then I'll go into using the other one that I showed you. So from here, what I like to do, because it's nighttime now, and I'm going to sleep, I'm not going anywhere, so I'm going to put the oil on it. So I use the Perfection Platinum Protect. Now you guys, I have the Perfect Platinum Pixie. That's the process of how I get my hair colored. If you want to see what that is, go ahead, and I'll link it in the description box so you can see the video on what that is. But the person who created the process of what I get on my hair, which is how my hair stays straight for 8 weeks with the Platinum Pixie, my hair stays straight for 8 weeks. The person who created that created this oil. It is so good. It's super thick, which is what you need when you have hair that's a level 10. You need a heavier oil content, especially if you wear a Pixie. So I'm gonna take about this much, because like I said, either way you need to put this on there, but I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm just kind of wrapping it up, showing you the nighttime routine at the same time. So we're gonna oil it down. And tomorrow it's gonna look even better. When you first do it, like once you're at like week 3 or 4 and molded, it looks like this. But when you tie it down and wait a few hours or go to sleep and wake up, it looks even better. So this is how it looks. And this particular oil, you probably wanna put it on like every other day. So I'm gonna take my satin scarf. And I also sleep on satin pillowcases just in case my scarf comes off. And yeah, this is pretty much it, y'all. That's it. Like I said, by tomorrow, it's gonna look even better. It's gonna be super soft, super shiny. I can comb through it and it'll just have like a light wave situation. It's almost gonna look like my hair is just naturally wavy, not that I waved it, you know, with the comb. It's gonna look like my hair is naturally wavy, super soft. So yeah, if you guys have stuck around to the end of the video, that means you must have liked it. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answer.